Hey everyone, I'm in my gardening room today and thanks for joining me. The reason I'm here today is to talk to you about your amaryllis flower once it's bloomed and what you should do next in order to increase its bloom time. So recently I did a video on planting an amaryllis in a pot from a bulb that you'd purchase in the fall around Christmas time just before in the store, and how to plant it very, very simply. Now this amaryllis is a different one and it has now bloomed and it's got its first two flowers there. So this flower produces two stems. So this is the first stem. It's got the two flowers that are open here and two more are coming right here. And it looks beautiful once this whole entire, once it's all blooming. Later on this will die off and a second stem will come up, which is right here, right there, and it will also produce the same number of flowers. It'll have four, so nice from all around. Now, in order to increase your bloom time so that it would last you a lot longer, there's one simple trick that you can do, and I'm going to show you what to do. So here's the flower, and as you can see over here are these little pollen bundles hanging right off these tiny anthers. And what you want to do is, so they're hanging there in order for a pollinator to come and take that pollen and then transfer it around. So they're hanging there so lightly, ever so finely, but by keeping this on and not removing it, the plant will not, the flower will not bloom as long as it actually could. So what I've been doing for the last few years is I come in and I just very easily remove that little bundle. I'm going to do another one. So what you're going to do is you're going to go around removing all the bundles until they're all gone, okay? So now the plant is no longer putting its energy into keeping these little bundles of pollen healthy. It is now cleaned off. So now, as a result, this flower will last a lot longer in blooming as opposed to had I left them on. Now we're gonna go around to the other side, and here's one more. And I'm gonna remove these as well. So all you really, you don't have to use scissors, you don't have to use anything. Really, all you need to do is just take your fingers and very carefully, here they are, see? Very carefully just remove them. Just pull them off gently. And that will take care of them and help your flower bloom a lot longer. Okay, there you go. Now it's all clean. This side and this side. So once the next two blossoms begin to open and they start to bloom, I'm going to do the same thing. You can actually remove that little pollen, those little sacs of pollen as soon as the flower opens. It actually doesn't need to open all the way in order for you to do this. You can do this as soon as you see them, as soon as you can access them, take them off, and you'll find that your flowers bloom much, much longer. And my goal is to have these, really bloom into December, as close to Christmas as possible. I know I'm going to have a second stem coming up right here, so I'm not really worried, but I do want to enjoy the length of this, lengthen the time that this plant will bloom and try to enjoy it for as long as possible. And this is the best way to do it. So had I left them on, this would probably bloom quickly, die away, and then I'll be left with an empty stem. This way, this now, the second flower, possibly could catch up to the bloom of this flower, this stem right here, and then maybe I can have doubles. So anyway, that's how you do it. Hope you give it a try. If you do this already, please leave me a comment below and let me know if you do the same thing I do. And if you don't and you've never heard of it before, please let me know as well. I'd love to hear your feedback. And if you do this, if you find that you get longer blooming amaryllis flowers, then I'd love to know your experience as well. So thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me here in my gardening room. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button below, and as well as the notification bell, and you'll be notified of any new videos that come up. And if you like this video, be sure to click the like button and let me know as well. Hope you're having a great day, everyone. Thanks so much for watching, and happy gardening.